Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I did get the gloves and armor I was looking for. Um, so we're going to need to go back actually. Okay, I can't give him anything. What am I got? I don't have a backpack? I guess I don't have a backpack. That's funny. I should have a backpack and I don't. Okay, let's go make me a backpack is what we're going to need to do. I don't know why I don't have a backpack. I think he's got an armor. Yeah, I got on old armor too. Let's go see what we can make here. I know I got this quest, March of the Dead, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go back and do what I was planning to do, which is to become a vampire lord. Because this is dealing with Daedra, I'm going to become a vampire lord and see how that plays with me, like joining, if it counts. Basically, to see if Eastron accepts that or ignores it like it doesn't exist. Because I found the other way that you can become a dragon lord really didn't count for going into what's called. And basically, what I'm doing with dealing with Daedra, I'm testing things out to see what works, what doesn't work. I didn't know before I got the mod that there were ways to become werewolves and vampire lords before, and actually have found two ways now to be a vampire lord in the game itself. So let's go ahead and get down here. I know I'm dressed a little crazy. I'm wearing the purple and gold, but I kind of like it too. A little bit of an eclectic mix, and then with the conical freaking bone mold helmet, it's a mix as well. So let's go over here and sell stuff. See how much bone meal I have as well.
Want to buy anything? Or just what you see?
Oh, I got a whole bunch of crap I can get rid of, don't I? Oh shoot, I shouldn't have sold that. I don't know what it does in Nern Weaver. It's just been holding on to it with most of my characters just because it's part of the realms of Lorcan. Oh, he sells it back to me for 9, so it's not a total loss. I've been holding on to him. I don't know. I might make a skooma or a guy on drugs, kind of just to test it out. Test out all these freaking different chemicals that are floating around in game now. going faster now.
Looking for a new potion. Ah, so you're an alchemist then.
Well, we need a lot from her. She doesn't really use sell very much. Let's go see what I can make. Okay, I need bone meal, so I need more bone meal. I've got netch leather, so I got enough to make. This is the one I want to make. So I only need 2 netch leather for this. All I need is iron and bone meal. I've got 1. I need 10, so I think I can get that. So I'll probably wear the purple stuff until I get what I need. Oh, you never smelled anything before? So I just need to go through a couple of crypts to get some bone meal. We'll get that when we go back, because this is dealing with Daedra, so I'm not going to hang out here in Soul's time trying to make armor. I'll make it on the fly as I get the chance. I did need the niche leather, though, to make this set, and then I can do everything else with bone meal, so... Let me see. Okay, now I've got... Let me check and see what I've already finished. Okay, I got March of the Dead, and... So I've already got all my horses, so I don't need anything else. Okay, it's saying to go to General Fox, but I'm not going to do that right now. I am going to go to get this started because I know I talked about it, so you guys need to see it. We're going to go get infected. And this is dealing with Daedra. You can do this, I guess, at any point in the game. Let me see what Feindel's doing. Have you finished training me yet? No, he is not.
I'll show you what I know. Still here. I'll show you what I know. I'll show you what I know.
It took me almost there. Come on, we're going inside. No, we'll go turn to a vampire first, and then I can train afterwards anyway. I'm pretty sure Feindal shows back up. Anyway, to start this quest, you go to the back of the barn over here. This is the Bloodcourt. So I'm trying to be a Bloodcourt vampire lord and see how that turns out. So my head, you're in the masters of blowing ruin, and your head spins and the strength goes out of your limbs. You vaguely sense yourself being carried somewhere you don't know how long you're out for. In my head.
I dare confess what I pray.
Where I am, gods, what are you?
This is your new home, as you know me. It is. I am a vampire lord. I am your master now. You wish to trade power for freedom and business. Proceed up to the ritual circle, and I will cause symbols and power into the members of your flesh. You will rise as a noblest brother. Good.
Okay, I agreed to get the power. We'll see what happens. Perform the ritual. A wolf among vampires, you kneel in the ritual circle. He produces a wicked blade and sets to work on your flesh. The agony is more than physical pain. It tears against your soul. As he finishes, he bites you with good measure, and the pain finally starts to fade. You feel a newfound sense of power radiating through you. A wolf among sheep.
I don't converse with my prey.
So let's go back to my magic. I don't remember if this happens like right away or afterwards. Okay, I've got Curse of Obedience, Pain, Ritual Scars, and Reduce Health for Vampire Singeris. So I think I have to let this pass first.
I go converse with my prey. You and your fellow slaves are going to help me with a game to collect an artifact of great power. I want you to find the bridges of the book. Find the woman and as in her coming southwest of Riverwood, kill her and bring me the Page's Pass. It should be immediately on this tracking.
Okay, he wants us to go kill a niece. So, not a problem. We can go do that. There's these sheets of paper that you go and pick up and bring those up. Those are curses. The thing is, when you get to the end, you get a chance to be a you get a chance to be a you get a chance to get these curses removed. When you talk to a Daedra in the one cavern you go through. But if you don't do it right at the end, then you keep the curses and you don't get what you need. Last time I got cursed with like 15 curses. So, trying to not do that. So that's kind of the beginning of the Bloodcourt. So, first thing we have to do is go to Niece's cabin. We have to kill her and get her sheet from her house. So, hold on a second. I know one thing I definitely got to do just because of his level. I gotta go out here to this island because I think I'm still in legendary mode. Yeah, I'm in legendary mode at 6th level or 8th level, so we're not doing that. So 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, we'll leave it at 10. I need the bone meal. I know you need all this gear, but bone meal will help. Yeah, these stones out here, these are oblivion stones that I had to mod that doesn't do anything other than just decorate the land with a whole bunch of other oblivion stones. And maybe this chest right here, so let's open the chest. Oh, he's never picked a lock before. This dude is really freaking brand new. I start with template characters, and template characters haven't really done a lot other than just go around and get their horses freaking and pick up stuff from the realm of Bloodcourt is all they do. But it makes it a little bit easier to produce a new character if you want one. Just go to template and change his name and start playing. It was like the gold armor of the Dunmer armor, the bone mold. It's pretty cool looking. I know somebody's like, dude, you're always worried about what looks cool. I do. I have to say, I'm just a fashionista for freaking the game. Some armors look better than others. They just do. And this actually really matches, I think, the dwarven plate, as the dwarven plate doesn't have gloves and a helmet. So, Niece doesn't know it right now. Actually, we'll do this and take Fade on the other side of the building. Wait right here.
I'm right behind you. You go on ahead.
I don't need no witnesses, Fade on. Even horses, you gotta watch horses, they'll tell on you. So basically I situate them where they can't see what I'm doing.
I'm just a poor old woman being. No need to tell me so. Never should have trusted you.
Y'all don't know what I did. He didn't see me. He might, I don't know. We'll see if I got a bounty, I don't know. Sometimes they will give you a bounty for killing a niece. But the one thing I do know is later on there's going to be like 3 dudes that show up to try and kill me for doing that. Anytime you kill a niece, that is a guaranteed. Put her in the woods and then leave her naked. These helmets always remind me of Fallout. So tell me if you ever played Fallout. If that does not remind you of a Fallout helmet, it reminds me of a Fallout helmet big time. If you bring that thing down here, you'll get all kinds of freaking itchy. You won't freaking cooperate if you bring it down here. In the letter, I need to pick up the page of agony. I cannot read it. They seem to burn themselves in your mind, but I understand. Oh, that's what's on that cloak. It's freaking magical. Let me see if I got another one. I might not. Yeah, I'll find one in a while though. It's no big deal. I did think it looked pretty cool, but it's no big deal. Still they look good together, especially in the sunlight.
You ready now? Let's get going.
And the master's lair should be over here. So if you want a different way of turning into a vampire, that's what this is. Rather than the normal way, just run around waiting until someone infects you. This gives it a little bit more kind of flavor. You basically served a master who you can kill in the end, but you gotta get your curses removed first.
You go on ahead.
Don't leave him out here while I do crazy shit. I might just stay with that freaking armor set. Like, instead of making bone meal, I think that just freaking is a sweet combination. I don't think I've ever done this before, too. Mix the bone meal with the, where's this master at? Oh, there he is wandering around.
I go to first. Excellent. Give it to me. The next, I want you to correct this process in the Uganda made werewolves. There's a cottage northwest of Bloodcourt.
Jealous cottage.
I have heard of jealous and the other players. We would likely need the assistance of a mercenary or friend to rescue you. When I was chosen as a participant, I was given the spine of the book, not a page. It was a simple matter of screwing out the shreds of the left.
So he's trying to create this book.
You look a little sickly.
She said I look sickly. I've already been bitten. Is she freaking high? You look sickly. I'm ready to become like you. I do need to sell some of this crap off. I think I've got a room or a bag here that I can put stuff in. I'm not going to look at it right now. Oh, wait a minute, I went the wrong way. Yeah, this is the ritual. This is the ritual area. It's kind of unique that they threw these kind of quests in here that you can do these weird things, quests and things like that before you ever start the game, or you can complete the game and then do it then. It's really up to you, or you can do them while you're doing the game. You do probably need a notebook to kind of like bring along, like when he tells you like something, there'll be no marker. I don't think there's a marker for like Drella's cabin, and there's no in your quest log. There's nothing tells you that you're doing this, so you gotta really pay attention to what they're telling you and where you're going to next. And some have been really hard to find. That's why I've been making these videos. This one I've done before, so it's not so hard. I already know kind of the gist of everything going through it. I can't remember though if this one, if I'm a complete vampire lord by the end. It might be the other one, but I think this one does it as well. So we'll find out though. Basically, I ran through the first time and I got questions about what I did do. They said Drell is out there in the White Ring Plains. go and you try and sell stuff while I'm here. You know what always will look good with that is the Golden Saints armor. You could probably wear this too, because then you get the golden. I don't know if it's the same type of gold. This bone mold looks really close to the Dwemer gold, though.
Boy, city's closed with the dragons about. Official business only. Fine. But we'll be keeping an eye on you.
These people haven't been here yet, so they're going to try and talk to me. I don't want to talk to them right by the gate because then they just stay here. That's for another quest that's in the game for going to go. Beyond Reach. That's the name of that quest mod. There's a couple people that are there. The priestess Jana and then our guard, and they're trying to talk to you. But I don't want to talk to them yet. Not when they're standing out here. Because once they stand there, on my first game they disappeared. Like in my legendary edition of this quest, Beyond Reach, they didn't stay close by. In this edition, for some reason, they stay right by wherever you last talked to them. So here she comes.
No offense. You're not looking so good.
So what I've been doing is I drag them up here and make them stand around out of the way where I don't see them as often. Or at least they're standing up here with a bunch of people, which is better. They're just like down there by the gate hanging out. That's Van Helsing. He's a mod character, the guy in the robes that just walked by. We're going to leave him up here in the court. Everybody else is.
I'm here to help. You know what's wrong with Skyrim these days?
And here's where the quest will stop because there's a good enough places they need to leave them.
You, what are you? Please, take Mother Mara's
Okay,
blessing
hold
to
on
guard
one
this
second.
uneasy way. Good fortunes on your travels.
So I had to stop for a second. Hold on.
You, what are you? Mother, I, her most devoted son.
Forgive her, beloved child of entropy. For all her convictions, she only looks up, blind to those below the clouds which she wishes to ascend. There is a terror of minds and ideas forming in the West. A congregation of antipathy and repressed hatred is nearing its sun. If this horror transpires, then neither the restraints of distance nor time will thwart the canker that will be burned there. I make this plea to you, special child. Meditate between the opposites and seek resolution in chaos. I will help whenever I can, but my light is weak. However, even the faintest flame can act as a beacon against the background of deep night. That flame will appear to you in a maze of dark when you come to you. There is nothing to decipher. Just take heed at these words. Go west and see. Open those eyes and see that which belies its splendor. Beset by men, gods, kings, and ideas. Keep a clear eye. Keep your head above water when you reach that realm. The tides of what can drown any who venture too far from the shore.
That's a mod called Beyond Reach, and then you basically got to go out there and solve everything there.
my head.
The kind of neat thing about it, though, is that... Hold on, let this guy
What
finish
spell
talking.
did you cast on her?
Okay.
Yes, I saw. You were mumbling to yourself, almost word for word like Jayana. Forgive me. Our travels have been very bad this week, exactly. Is this a jest you're both in? No, it looks like this. If you're dead set on taking voyage, word of warning, if you care to listen, the Reach isn't a place you want to risk your neck just on the visions of a zealous priestess.
Nice blessings.
And then afterwards, they stay right here. That's why I drug them away from the gate. But the neat, that quest is really neat because it takes you out into another world, almost as big as Skyrim, and it gets really twisted. There's a whole bunch of quests out there. There's a main quest line that is finite. You will run across it and you can complete it and finish it. But the fun thing about it too is that even if you complete the quest and finish everything, it still leaves a gateway where you can go over there and still run around and fight people, and you know everything's on fire and stuff by the end though, so it's pretty cool. I thought it was cool. Anyway, and, what he has here. I'll sell off as much stuff as I can. Don't really need that. Yeah, I'm just going to stay with the dweller plate. I'm actually running out of freaking thing. I did not know that.
Do come back.
There we go. I'm fast enough to run now. Okay. He just wants to go fight Drellis,
Nice blessings.
which I think we can do.
I work with my mother. Sell fruits and vegetables. It's fun mostly.
here. And Drella's cottage is just on the other side over there, set against the backdrop of the mountain. Let's go put that on a map. I'm ignoring the roach. There's a carrion roach chasing me. Where I said that there's no like guide, I was following the direction of that Beyond Reach, which they make there's a vendor, or not a vendor, a carriage guy out by Markarth now. After you start that's how you get to Beyond Reach. You just go out there and meet with that carriage guy and he'll take you there. And it starts a completely new kind of game. You're still playing Skyrim, but you're just in a completely different land. Which is very cool, quite honestly. If you've gotten bored with Skyrim, I hear people say this all the time. Some people put down mods, but mods don't always just fix your game or take it and make it different, but it can give you new places to go as well. That's what I love about mods. That's why he said make sure you have a trooper with you. And holy crap, I forgot to get freaking my healing done. I gotta kill this dude fast. Oof. Oh yeah, you got it. Make you sit here naked just because you freaking attack me hard. His stuff's not stolen for some reason, so yeah, I'm definitely picking it up. But if you get stolen stuff times, it just added things. Sometimes you got weight that you don't know you got it. It's because you're running around with stolen stuff. Well, if you go over to this table over here, you've got two things. This letter right there, unsent. That's not it. This letter is a letter you can read. You want that spell right there, but in the middle is the page of despair. I cannot read it. Okay, now you just have to go back with that. Oh, you know what? I came out here without Fangdal. I told you to wait. That's funny. He's back there waiting outside the cave. I came out and looked at him, high-fived, and freaking took off. Okay, we're going to go back to the Master's Retreat. We get out here trying to fight this wolf. Oh, that's what he looks like. I don't know. I took his helmet off. I don't even remember what he looked like. Yeah, let's go out here to the Master's Lair. Yeah, I've learned enough about these and I'm gonna go through them all. I know the first couple times I kept saying that and I kept going and trying stuff and then kind of figuring it out. But now I think I've figured it out to the most part. Some I already know I can't do. But some I've figured out pretty much everything I can do with them. I just gotta go ahead and play through them. I'll probably be a female character for the lighthouse though. I think Dunmer make the best vampires too. Where's that guy at? Okay, in the back room probably. Oh, there he is back here.
I don't converse quite. No, expect if you want to hand it over. The net but first a reward for your efforts. You have no doubt noticed an innate sense of the power that navigates around you since your return. Instinctively reaching out and seizing it for yourself is simple and effective, but only scratches the surface of the potential for blood magic. Instead of pulling out voids, compress it, so that the blood of life force flow down through tissues back into your density in the blood vessels. As you open their arteries and all out their life blood to spill over an enchanted weapon, the energy will be dense enough to be absorbed. It also gives the blood a richer taste. Then hand it over, and then hand it over. The next one is in an abandoned fort called Harmut Store.
Oh, Harmut Stall. Okay, I gotta go back to Harmut Stall. Okay, I think Harmut Stall is actually a quest, so we're gonna travel there, but I'm not for sure I'm gonna go in yet. I gotta take Feindall with me anyway, so. It's over by Markarth. We'll probably travel to it. I don't know if I'll go to it today. I don't think it's on the map though. Yeah, I think it's up in this area somewhere. So we're gonna have to start from here. Okay, it's dark already. Oh. I turned into a vampire. Let me see if I'm just a normal vampire with this. Sight. Okay, I think this just makes me a normal vampire. Okay, we'll do both though. I'm gonna become, since I'm already a vampire, let's go ahead and let me check and see how far I am along. Yeah, I think I've I've already went full vampire. Yeah, I got red eyes and everything, so. Okay, I was looking to become a vampire lord. And I think this one, I thought it would put me in vampire lord. I think this one just makes me a regular vampire. So let's do this. I'm gonna do the other one that I know for certain makes me a vampire lord. Of course, it's gonna hurt, but I got I'm a dumber, which is easier to be a vampire as because I'm fighting the sun with my natural ability. But also, I'm wearing armor, which I count as being covered, especially the helmet that I'm wearing, like the bone mold. It's got a serious visor on it. So I'm going to do some daywalker action. I'm not going to have time to complete this, but this is also going to open up slipstreams. And then that way I'll have slipstream ability as well. It's over here past the Nalta's Deep. That's the name of that castle coming up on the right hand side. But there's a cave down here called Cave of the Exiles. And being a vampire might have to fight two werewolves soon, but we'll see. I already know he needs that page at his Harmonic stall, but if I become a vampire lord, I don't think it will affect my quests or missions that he's doing. Okay, this should be the Cave of the Exile up here. And you do get extra spells from doing this quest line. Some stuff that are pretty much dealing with Daedra specific.
Yes? I'd be happy to teach you some things, but first I need you to do me a small favor. Consider it a tuition fee. I need you to deliver a gift to a group of my old associates. They were happy that I chose to lead them and walk a new path. They aren't good enemies to have. They lived in a cave west-northwest of Bloodcourt. Don't take any aggressive actions and they won't be hostile. Deliver the gift I gave you to my old associates. Follow the instructions on the note I gave you to find their cave. If they refuse to speak with you or don't accept the gift, kill them instead. I'd rather you didn't, but I can't have them on my back. Beware, they are far more capable than they appear. Alright then.
And this is a one-time quest line, but this I know for a fact you become a vampire lord, but it's kind of a I guess well, it's the same as Serrano ritual way of becoming a vampire lord. If you know anything about Serrano, you'll catch my drift on that. Basically, yeah, you're gonna be molested by a big ass freaking Daedra guy. Okay, let's go to here. We'll go to Fall Creek first. This will get us to the other place that we're trying to go to. Of course, we might have to fight a little bit to get there. Oh, did I leave Finn? I think I left him with that thing again. Rest of Master's Cave, see if he's still hanging out. I'm goofy.
Ready up? Let's get going.
Okay, we're gonna go past Cactus Keep. There's also a couple other twists and turns if I'm taking this path to be a vampire lord. The best way is to get my conjuration above 25, at least 25 to 50, and then also I need both the sigil stones. So actually, it's not 25 to 50. It's actually closer to 90 to get what I'm doing. That's all good. I'll show you how to do that. It's not too hard. Okay, I'm going to turn the lights on here, so we're going to wait it out before we go up in here looking. We can't wait right here. We got after us. I don't see anything. Oh, schema. You don't want to go that way. That's the Cactus Keep. You go up here into the mountains. I know it's dark. Hold on, let me make it daylight so you guys can see what I'm doing. So I can see what I'm doing. I don't know if they'll attack me on sight. They have before. When I walked in here the first time, I was actually a werewolf, and they turned into werewolves and attacked me. Okay, that's not where I want to go. That temple right there is what's called. No, I don't want to go there. That's for the nightingales. It's the nightingales temple. I'm trying to get to. I think it's up here. Okay, there's a fairy circle. You'll not recognize it because there's a fairy circle right there. So we'll see if these people, vampires, attack, or if they attack me. Still a vampire already. And then we'll know. Yeah, they're going to turn the werewolves on me. Yeah. I gotta kill them. If you're a werewolf, they attack you as well. They're attacking me because I'm a vampire. There's a bunch of vampire witches in here, or two of them. It's not a bunch, but there's two. It's a pretty cool quest line itself. If you join the group, you get that's your place to sleep, and you can stay here and train with them and everything. But there's a couple quests associated with it, but it's once you do it, you'll become a werewolf, but you will not be able to join the companions. It blocks the companions completely. It doesn't stop your progression as an exile. It just makes it where you tell her you killed them. Okay, so we go back to the exile cave. Let me go right here. And she'll ask me, just tell her you have to kill him, then she's going to tell me to go get stuff, but I'm not going to do that today. I got to go get the stuff and come back.
Make it quick. I hope that means they forgive me, not that you killed them. Either way, though, I thank you. As promised, I will teach you something. Casting magic is fairly straightforward memorization. The problem is that most people don't have the magic that you do so unless supplemented. Some people use enchanted items, others use potions, and most learn to squeeze a little extra efficiency out of their methods. I use ritual candles. Ritual candles release residual magic as stores from the tallow and enhance with a little alchemy through careful choice of ingredients. Of course, that means you need magic carriage tallow. The best tallow comes from men, but men or beasters is work too. I'll show you how to make them. Step over to the table and I'll start by showing you how to remove the best fat from corpses, then I'll show you how to process it. Does it matter? He's dead. Now don't let him go to waste.
So the exile begins slicing open and digging into the corpse with practiced ease, suggesting she must have butchered dozens like him before. She shows you where the best areas are and how to separate the fat from the muscle and bone in the cleanest chunks possible. Then she's done. She takes it to a cooking pot and shows you how to turn it into candles. And with a healthy dose of salt and lavender, you're confident you could repeat the process yourself. Messy, but it's not as bad as you would have expected. Now with this, now that she did that, you can actually go to like any cooking pot and you can make candles. And every time you kill somebody, you're going to get humanoid fat off of them. And this is where it would show you where you could make a candle at. So there's ritual candles. They give, it's like a soul gem basically. If you make them filled with lesser soul gem, this is increases your magical pool and your recovery rate if you have that, if you sit down and burn it. And then this candle is basically increase your magic and recovery rate is same thing. So it didn't do anything different. Maybe a little bit more. But now I got to go find enough more lavender and salt to be able to do that. But first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go and close out here. We'll go get the stuff and then we will come back. So hope you guys enjoyed the channel. A little dark and disturbing side of things, but I am going to go through all these. Some of them you can mix and match. Like I was saying, I'm doing the one with the quest for pulling the pages, but I'm also can do this one as well and become a vampire lord that way. Because this one I know for sure it's a vampire lord. It's just kind of a disturbing process to get there, but it doesn't kill you. So, and it's your character. You can do whatever you want to with different characters. But I hope you guys enjoy the channel. Please stay tuned or come back tomorrow. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and we'll keep bringing entertaining and disturbing subjects to you with the As Darkness Falls over Skyrim. You guys have a good night. All right, bye.